Okay, Sean, give us a world update part 2.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning in again, and sorry we've not been posting for a couple of days. We've been really busy with our other channel, guys, moving forwards, getting products out there. But thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. Okay, there's a lot of people that watch this channel, but there's not that many subscribers, guys. Give us a little dot and the bell thing. That really helps us out when we do this, guys. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today: Donald Trump has said he's not going to give any more money to Ukraine. Hate it. It's just going up in flames. I think it's notable, and I'll come on to that afterwards why. And the UK is pledging money into Ukraine. So let's talk about these things in order then, and how they fit into this global agenda and the pathway that we're going on. So Donald Trump, obviously, he's had his meeting with the Hungarian Prime Minister, and the Hungarian Prime Minister said Donald Trump's not going to fund this war anymore. Now, in Donald Trump's mind, he thinks that this is going to stop the war because no more weapons, no more fighting, no more war. What he fails to understand is if that happens, it's just going to go into an insurgency, and it's going to be an absolute quagmire for the next 20 years. The amount of weapons, small arms, explosives, mortars, drones, rockets that are already in Ukraine gives them enough ammunition to fight for at least 20 years if they fight a guerrilla war. Don't forget, the Ukrainians and the Russians at the moment are fighting force on force. Historically, you look through history. When a small force is coming up against a bigger, more well-armed force, the small force has to use guerrilla warfare. So guerrilla warfare, asymmetric warfare, non-conventional warfare, that sort of tactics. It's a lot of sniping. It's a lot of ambushes. It's a lot of, basically the things that you wouldn't see as green on green armies. That's where it'll go. So if Donald Trump pulls the funding tomorrow, it's not going to stop any conflict, and in my opinion, it's just going to make things worse, because you'll get this insurgency, and then you'll get these splinter cells that will be operating independently, and then those splinter cells will be, they're not going to be loyal to anyone. So that's what's going to happen. Remember, I said this. When did I say it? Let me just get up here quickly, guys. I did a video a couple of when is it? I think on the 6th of March, guys, telling you about this, the money, how the UK has now committed and is ready to give the Ukrainians confiscated money that they've confiscated from the Russians. Remember, guys, okay, this is all fitting into place now. So just after Britain says that they're going to fund Ukraine, the Americans say they're going to stop funding. And remember, we've got this divergence happening in real time now, okay? US is going to focus in the Middle East and potentially China, because China's the elephant in the room, and I'll come back onto that shortly. But the US, as we are now, we're going to focus in the Middle East, while the UK and Europe, quite rightly so, are going to focus on Eastern Europe. China, guys, okay? China is the elephant in the room at the moment. People are saying they're going to make an attack on Taiwan. People are saying they're going to get involved militarily. I'm not 100% convinced what China is going to do yet, but I will be before it happens. China can sit this one out and have no military involvement anywhere, and they will become the winners. Because while the US, the UK, Europe, Russia, everybody is spending their GDP on ammunition, basically stuff that explodes, so they're burning it. China can sit back, build their economy, build their infrastructure, make things better in China, and then when the rest of the world's in turmoil and we've all, destroyed ourselves with lots of weapons, China's the main powerhouse, the financial powerhouse. And remember, guys, okay, I always talk about the money, because nothing happens without money. And, you can have all the policies and all the, political will in the world. If nobody's paying it, it's not going to go anywhere. So that's pretty much what's happening with, at the moment with Ukraine, with America, with this conflict. And let's not forget that the Russian elections are, what are we on today? We're on the, what is it, Sarah? What date is it, Sarah? We've got black. Today's the 12th. Today's the 12th. So today's the 12th. The Russian elections are on the 15th, 16th and 17th. After that, what we can see and what we would, the most likely course of action will be a mass Russian push. So they're going to push now through Avdiivka, because they've taken control of Avdiivka. They're fortifying it. They're bringing more heavy armor in, and the Ukrainians don't have an answer to that. And the only reason that the Russians have not pushed through at the moment is because The Russians have not pushed through. They've not committed that push. What you can also expect to see in Russia is another another conscription drive. So they're going to say, for some reason, they like to say low numbers, but you know, I think last time they said they wanted I say low numbers. I think they wanted 300,000 last time, but the reality is, once they've started this recruitment phase, this conscription phase, how many people they recruit is unknown. They could recruit 1 million and we wouldn't know. So that's what's pretty much the next phases in the near future. What I want to talk about now, guys, is this Haiti thing, because it's becoming really interesting. So rebels have now taken over Haiti. The leader of the rebels is called, he's a gang leader, and his name is Barbecue. Now, it's a bit wild, but apparently he likes to barbecue his enemies and eat them. I don't know if that's a thing. Let me know in the comments if the Haitians like a bit of, I think they call it long pork. Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Where is this going to go, and how does this fit into this cauldron of world, world dynamics and what's happening? Guys, thanks for watching. I've kept this short today, but I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And this is part 2. Don't forget, we've got 2 platforms now. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.